You are?
I am Tisha Stauch, which is Gannon's stepmother.
You've been a part of the investigation since the very first time. You were the last person to see him. Is that right?
Correct.
What did you see when you last saw him?
Well, I'm not allowed to talk about anything with the case. I would more so be willing to talk about how the community needs to have faith and continue to work together and not make these false accusations, like the things that have been said that I've disappeared from the community. I haven't been there to help, but there's lots of reasons behind that.
Reasons like death threats, right?
Right. Death threats are one of them. My family's getting lots of death threats. We counted over 20-some death threats already. Two, my husband's ex-wife is living in our home, and of course I'm not coming home to do these things and to help with the family when I was kind of like told I couldn't. And then many other things that happened with the El Paso County Police Department, you know, and in doing an investigation I was told I wasn't complying.
So let's get into the last time you saw her. Tell me what that time was like and when that was.
Well, actually I want to talk about that. I've told TBI where to find her in Mendota. My mom took her to a campground and a silver camper, and if they don't go tonight, I'm going to go find her myself. Because I've told them and they're not really like taking it seriously, and if they don't go tonight, like I will go myself and go get her.
Tell me about the last time though that you saw Evelyn. Tell me what you guys did and when that was.
We went to go out to eat, and then my mom came and got her. She was wearing a little hot pink tracksuit with the matching bow and little matching shoes.
And was this December 20, like right after Christmas?
A little bit before Christmas. They're not taking me seriously, TBI isn't, because I've not fully told them. I've been like, hey, like my mom camped out at Mendota, you want to go check them out, but I've never been like specifically, hey, she's not your silver camper, because my mom did threaten me, like, you know, if I told anybody. I'm not going to get into that, but she did.
Any message for Gannon?
Gannon, when you get here, you'll be able to truly tell what happened. And then I really hope I get a sincere apology from everyone who has made all those things, especially from my husband.
I can't wait till you can come home and let everyone know that you're okay. We love you.
Obviously now that you believe you know who has her, what do you have to say to them?
To just bring her back.
Look in the camera.
I just want her back, that's all I want. I've been so long without her, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, why didn't you report it missing earlier? Because my mom threatened me, and I just want her back. That's all I can think about is how much I just want her back.
I just woke up to me screaming, "Where's Quentin?" and running through the house. I ran and looked everywhere, inside, outside, just started screaming for help. And great to come out of this, but mostly we want him not to be found in that landfill. We want him found happy and alive. We want him back in our arms, holding us. That's what we want. We're just hoping that he's in somebody's house and they're feeding him, and they are hoping that, you know, maybe they wanted a baby or couldn't have a baby. Maybe they thought they were his savior. But it's not. That's their best hopes at this point.
So I know there's a lot of like rumors and stuff going around about all kinds of things. Is there anything else that you'd like to address?
No.
No?
Unless you have anything specific you want me to address.
Well, I know that there's been rumors about like you being pregnant right now, and
I'm not getting into that.
Yeah, I know, I hate to ask you that, but like I just want to give you the opportunity to like address anything that you feel that the public should or shouldn't know, or I know everybody's in your business.
I am pregnant, that's why they won't give me a polygraph. Due to policy, if you're pregnant, they cannot give you one.
Okay. That makes sense. That must make all of this so much harder for you. How is that I hate to ask you personal questions, but I know you're missing your child and you're pregnant.
It's just a lot to deal with at one point in time.
Hey.
What's up?
Got down from the doctor.
Huh?
They just got back from the doctor.
What for?
Really?
Yeah.
I've already told you this, but I didn't have a period, and I'm 5 weeks pregnant.
Okay. How'd it go?
Fine.
I don't hear the love in your voice anymore. I don't feel the love in your touch anymore. And I definitely don't see the love in your eyes anymore. If you truly loved me like you claimed you did, you wouldn't have done all that. Even when I was carrying your child and hating myself every fucking day, crying myself to sleep every fucking night because you did not want to have sex with me. You did not want to love me. You just did not want me. And I wanted you. I wanted you. I wanted you more than life itself. But you've proven that it was only one way. That feeling was only one way. That love, that loyalty, it was all one way. You take care of my kids, okay? You couldn't take care of me. You couldn't love me. You couldn't do me right. So please, for the love of fucking God, do my kids right. And my kids ready up at the river now, mind it?
When
Did
y'all
he-
were living up in the house, there
Okay.
were 18 people there.
All right, now
So,
see, I told you you can't spin me, Tisha, but go ahead. I'll listen to you
I'm
spin.
not trying to spin you.
Go ahead, spin it around.
I'm not trying to spin you. I'm not trying to spin you at all. I'm saying I'm just trying to get the facts from you what you're saying. One, you told me that all you and whoever else saw blood in the middle of a supposed crime.
No, what you're doing,
Okay.
no, hold on, no, stop for a second. What you're doing is you're not focusing on the crime, you're focusing on the people here helping to find Gannon, okay? Like that's gonna fly.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna go up there and say,
I'm focusing on
no, it's bullshit, Tisha.
I'm focusing how they're going to rip you guys' this theory apart because it's a lie.
Okay.
Because you contaminated a crime scene, supposedly, is what you said.
Okay, so
And then,
whatever.
Two, that's what you said.
But what you said was it was Gannon's blood, so I'm going based off the facts that you told me.
You said, I never said that.
Yeah, you
You
did.
said you saw blood.
No,
No.
you said it was yours and Gannon's blood, okay? That's what you
No.
said. That's
I said-
exactly what you said.
That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
I never told you it was mine again that's blood on any concrete.
All right,
I never
you
told you.
are lying.
When you left at 1 in the morning, what did you do?
I went straight up there, so tell her right up, she got her shut my got the order, girl, trying to take her to came home.
That's what you did.
Yes.
You can look me in my
I'm
eyes.
looking you in your eyes, Danny. That is what I did.
You can look
That
me
is
in.
what I did.
Just don't. You don't
Stop.
know what else.
Look at me in my eyes too. That is what I did. There was nothing else that I did. I came home and I went to bed, and I woke up to my baby gone. Do you understand me?
So you didn't do anything else.
No, nothing else at all.
Please do not say the same thing over and over. You said 15 times.
Well,
Because if you truly wanted to do anything about it, anything, you would have, and don't even say I haven't told you this, and don't even say that the police department haven't had this information because they're liars. Anything, they would have released anything about suspicious cars. They would release anything about anything other than trying to think that this person who freaking has a normal life is some horrible monster to take kids. And they keep letting it go on about this stupid video. Do you think for a second if you, Albert, you kind of faith in our system, in any kind of thing that was going on, you know justice would happen.
If I had shot my own children, would I not have done a good job of it? Why would I have then immediately rushed them to the hospital with two children still living? Christy woke up, and as I say, she may be the only one to get me out of this. Would I have brought her to the hospital? Wouldn't she be the one that I would make sure is dead? There are too many holes in it. Why would I have taken my kids to the hospital? Wouldn't I have made sure they were dead and then cried crocodile tears? That's insane to think that I would do such a thing and then bring the witnesses in against myself. That's crazy. Horrible crime has been done. Therefore, the DA looks bad. Lane County Sheriffs look bad because they couldn't find the guy. People are terrified to walk outside. If they sacrifice the mother as the murderess of her children, that makes it clean cut, simple cut.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling? Do you miss her? Are you worried?
Of course I miss her, and I can't tell anything about the ongoing investigation, but I'm sure you all have released an article about the car and stuff like that, so we have a pretty good idea of who has her. I mean, if they're watching, I just want you to bring her back.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them if they're watching?
I just want her back. Yeah, it's my child.
I'm sorry. I know this must be hard. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about her? Do you have any pictures of her? Have you been looking?
Not on me, no.
Not on me? Have you been looking at photos and stuff of her while you're... How are you coping with all of this?
Give a shit about what anybody thinks about me. I don't care about that. Yeah. I never will. I'm okay with myself. I sleep pretty good at night.